Quite a sweat corner. Yeah, for sure. And there's a
He's taking a video. Let's go Southall.
So many people here. My name's Peter Mason. I'm the leader of Ealing Council, but I'm also I have the great privilege and the honour of being a councillor right here in Southall, an award that will be connected by this fantastic bridge. This is a long-awaited moment. Whilst the Blue Bridge might have been spanning the railway since 2020, we've had a few hiccups along the way. But now we've got the connections in, the staircases are here, and there's even a little bit more to make it even better in the coming months and years. Look, I want to thank the project team that has made this happen. It's been our incredible officers at the London Borough of Ealing, along with ACOM, WSP and Gort Scott, who've done the technical advice and design advice. Balfour Beatty, who of course are our main contractors, and they've done a really excellent job, and you're going to be able to see it really shortly. It is not easy to build a bridge over a railway. The project has taken 7 years since our original decision all the way back in 2015, right up until today. And perhaps even behind us, PA Housing are here. I believe they're starting work next week, and so soon enough this small little area will be opened up even more to create an absolutely fantastic landing to this side of the bridge. This is going to join up Old Southall with New Southall, North and South, and it's going to be a really important and incredible connection for walking and cycling in this town. We set out just a few months ago the Southall Reset Programme, which is fundamentally about ensuring that we make Southall the place it needs to be. Not a dormitory town that sends people off on Crossrail to central London to well-paid jobs from expensive tower blocks, but a place in and of itself where people come to, where they get off of Crossrail, where we are able to move around the community, where we think of ourselves as we always have done, as one community together. More accessible, more open, able to cycle, walk and enjoy the incredible town that is around us. The project has mainly been funded by Ealing Council, but we are incredibly pleased to have had a bridging loan from the GLA. That's helped us get the project off the ground, and we've equally had contributions to making this happen from the developments that are happening around us, Red Row, Network Homes, Galliard, and others, and I know that Berkeley and, as I say, PA are here already. I really want to thank the GLA for all of their support. Deirdre's going to talk a little bit more about our active travel programme here in Southall, the money that we use investing into this community, but we rely upon everybody. We rely on our partners, we rely on developers, we rely on businesses, but most importantly, we rely on you, the community, who are ultimately going to use this fantastic bridge. We are working together to build a better Southall, and I thank you very much for being here today.
Thanks, Peter. I'm Deirdre Costigan. As Peter said, I'm Deputy Leader of the Council and I'm the Cabinet Member for Climate Action. And it's just so exciting to be here today with all of you, and particularly to talk about how this bridge is delivering on our active travel agenda. So active travel, as I know you will all already know because we're always banging on about it, it's about getting people out of their cars and onto their bikes or their 2 feet walking across the bridge, walking down the road. And I see nods, I know people here are well ahead of the game in Southall because we've got the marvellous Let's Go Southall, which is so Southall is more than just a group of people using bikes to get around the borough. It's a social movement. It's about getting local people behind active travel. And active travel is important to us because it helps us to achieve our target of net zero by 2030. And that's all about the climate and protecting the planet. But it's also about our health. Too many people in London today die from air pollution, for example. 4,000 people last year died prematurely due to air pollution. So we need to get people out of those cars and onto the bikes. And Southall is a pioneer in that area. You're pioneering bike travel in London. So I want to pay tribute to all of you. And today I want to particularly announce that we are launching our active travel in Southall consultation. And that's all about asking you, what's next for Southall? We've done this bridge, we've delivered this amazing bridge, but that's only the start of the revolution here in Southall. So we'll be consulting with everybody across Southall. We'll be doing it in lots of different ways. You can come to an event, you can get involved online, and Let's Go Southall, we'll be doing lots of drop-ins, we'll be stopping people in the middle of the street, and we'll be asking you, what are the barriers to active travel in Southall? What do you want to see us do next? And how can we work together? So that starts today, and we'll be consulting up to the 14th of January. So do please get involved. Once we've come up with some ideas, we'll then come back to you, and we'll ask you again, what do you think of these ideas? Do you think they'll work? Because that's how we work in Ealing Council. We consult you, we come up with the ideas, and we go back to you, and we make sure everything is co-designed with you, local people. So please get involved. And thanks everyone for everything that you're doing to back active travel in Southall. And now I'm going to hand over, I think, to Will Norman, who's the Mayor's Cycling and Walking Commissioner.
Thanks, Deirdre. It's brilliant to be here in Southall. I want to start with the most important things. I want to say a huge thank you to the Gurdwara for this delicious tea. It is cold today, yeah, and it's definitely warmed up. So thank you very much for the tea. It is really good to be here. It's wonderful to see so many people turning out, as I said, on a cold day. Let's Go Southall is a project that isn't just getting attention in Southall. People are talking about Let's Go Southall all over London, but it's not just all over London. It's all over the world. You know, this was a headliner at the COP meeting in Egypt, and it was talked about there. It was on the screens talking about the project. It's projects like these that engage communities that will drive the real change We need to change behaviour, we need to change the way people are acting, we need to change how people live their lives in a positive way, and it's projects like Let's Go Southall which will make all the difference. But projects are not enough. We all have a role to play in this, and infrastructure, changing how we build our towns and cities to enable people to change their use from polluting cars to more walking, to more cycling, is fundamental, whether that be bike lanes or bridges like these. So it's wonderful to be here today to collect it, to connect. Go backwards and forwards here the whole time. To put it in is a challenge, but as Peter and Deirdre said, this connects communities. It's wonderful to be here. Thank you for all your patience waiting for the bridge to come. Thank you for all your hard work, for all the teams that have been involved in doing it. And it's brilliant. Well, I can't wait to go over the bridge with you guys and open it. Thank you very much. So that's why we need the lift.
Right, so you've had 7 years in the design phase and you haven't been able to incorporate the lift.
Oh. The lifts are going to be put in once we've built out the rest of the site. So we're working, as Peter said, as Peter said, As Peter said, PA is just starting work on the site next door, and we can't put the lift in that we then might have to move or jiggle around because of the works happening next door. So once we've got the works going next door, which is very shortly, then the lift will be going in, and the S106 money is confirmed for that, so it will happen. And we'll have another event like this when we open that lift.
How many more years before that happens?
Well, I can't give you an exact timeline, but it will be soon, and we will do it. We'll do it.
All right.
Yeah. And I'm now going to ask
I'm going to bring the party back.
Yeah, come on.
And I think a really important point is the consultation part.
We discriminate against people pushing.
So the consultation
Big
part.
majority of the population. We're promoting cycling. I'm a major part of that promotion that we're doing. But you've had 7 years to come up with this design. But you haven't kept it.
So just to be clear, the lifts are part of the design. They're integrated.
And a lot of people believe we couldn't do this, but we are doing it.
Yes.
So, on that note, I think we open. So, just give everyone a wave if you're from the cycling club and part of that change, and speak to people about what it means to be involved.
How we doing?
Go for it, I've got it.
Fine. Do pictures. Who's taking pictures already? Okay. Come on in. What do we do? We do a shuffle up a bit. Yeah. 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, because it's a high, we'll have to
Yeah, that's why I was just saying you can come.
Hey man, what's the blockage?
How you feeling?
It's good to be part of the team. Sorry.
Why you didn't come with your bike?
What's this now?